During my labour, it was a very long one, but it was the most peaceful, calming experience that I've had. And when I explain my labour to people and say it was fantastic, people don't believe me. And I think that is down to the birth centre and the ladies that helped me along the way.
So my main reason for coming here was because I wanted to give birth somewhere where it was calm and where I could really feel at ease and in control. And I managed to come and have a little look around a couple of weeks before I was due, and managed to meet some of the midwives, and it was just lovely. They were really friendly. I was made to feel really welcome. And I was only here for about half an hour, but I left feeling really calm about the whole thought of giving birth, which was previously something that is always a little bit daunting to think about.
The Tirion is a birth centre, and whilst being based at the Royal Glamorgan Hospital, it's on a separate site to the nearest consultant-led maternity hospital or labour ward. As a freestanding birth centre, the care you receive here will be given by midwives and maternity care support workers. The role of a midwife is an expert in providing care to women who are experiencing a straightforward pregnancy and birth. The midwife is also trained to recognise and respond to changes and deviations from normal. The midwife caring for you will act as your advocate and will support you to have a positive birth experience, facilitating your choices and preferences throughout this process.
My experience here was really, really positive. I had some requests that I wanted. For example, I wanted to birth the placenta without having the injection. I wanted a very kind of calm environment, lights down low, lots of different things. Like, I've written this all in a plan, and the ladies here were amazing. I got here and they sort of read my plan straight away and just left me alone for a good sort of half an hour just to settle into the room, which is what I wanted. Everybody was very respectful of my wishes. I felt like I was kind of treated with a lot of respect and dignity, which was really important to me. And then afterwards, we were able to go within about 3 hours, which was fab because that's what we wanted. So got home by 9 o'clock in the evening, and Dominoes and whatnot on the way, which was fab.
For women having their first baby who are healthy and experience an uncomplicated pregnancy, planning birth in a midwife-led unit such as Tirion Birth Centre offers benefits for the mum, and research suggests it is as safe for the baby as planning birth in an obstetric unit or hospital. Women having a second or subsequent baby who are experiencing an uncomplicated pregnancy are encouraged to give birth in a midwife-led unit such as Tirion. This setting is equally as safe as planning birth in an obstetric unit or hospital, and we know the rates of intervention, such as assisted birth, episiotomy and epidural, are reduced by birthing in a freestanding birth centre.
I chose to come to Tirion. I didn't like, for my first child, I didn't like the idea of going into a hospital setting and kind of not being in control of my own labour, my own birth. I did a lot of research, and I really liked the sound of the environment and kind of the home from home aspect. My partner was very hesitant to come here. He's got a child who they had in a hospital, so his experience was very different. So I had to go around explaining the kind of atmosphere, the vibe, and how it was good for me, how it would have been good for the labour, and for the baby to be in a more natural environment.
Anyone that's thinking about having a child at the Tirion, I'd say go for it. It's an amazing place. You step into a world of knowledge where you've got lots of amazing members of staff who, well, they're more like friends, or, they're amazing. They're strong women who will give you all the support that you need to give birth in the way that you want to.